We made it to Conboy Lake National Wildlife Refuge. So there it is. And some really nice picnic tables in the shade. So these are big Ponderosa pine trees. We are like 8 miles from Trout Lake. And so we're gonna go walk out in that grassy area basically. And at one point, or some point, we will see Mount Adams. But it's a pretty neat area. It'd be fun to come here when the birds are here. I love the grasses. We've already seen one hawk flying around. Wow, the birds are going crazy here. But this looks like the start of the trail. This is the Willard Springs, 1.9 miles. Viewing platform, 1.2 miles. So the Willard Springs Trail has wood ducks, cinnamon teal ducks, northern harriers, sandhill cranes, elk, and mule deer. Wow, this is really neat. So we are right there. There's an old log house. This will be fun. And the breeze feels awesome. It's 86 degrees. Otherwise we'd be hot. This is pretty neat. I love these. I love grass like this. Like our field looks like this right now, except not this big. There's the log cabin. This is the Whitcomb Coal Hewn Log House. Moved here in 1987. Wow. Pretty neat. That's old, all right. Jeez. I think 1875 it was made in. Oh, you can actually go inside. Wow. That is neat. Jeez. You can't go upstairs. That's probably good though. This must have been the kitchen. Stove. Wow. It's pretty neat. Or no, this was the kitchen, because this has the stove. Huh. That is neat. I'm gonna see the backside. Go down this little step thing. Oh my gosh. Walk around it. Some old farm equipment. That is really neat. It's very well preserved for being 150 years old almost. Wow, that is neat. Don't make houses like this anymore. There are a lot of birds here. They're very happy. So they have red-winged blackbirds, robins, and swallows. So it looks like so far. And there's Mount Adams straight in front of us. Wow. This is really neat. Look at that. It reminds me of the grasslands in South Dakota, actually, that we, or Nebraska, western Nebraska, that we saw before. That is neat. Sea of grass. Actually, the breeze does feel really nice. There's all these structures. Looks like there's a house there that someone lives in. Oh no, I think this whole area might be closed. I don't know if we can go any farther. Oh, how can they have it open if we can't hike anywhere? I don't understand this. Oh, never mind. I think we're going around this closed section. I hope. Just in case we're not. Get one more look at this. Alright, let's see what's up here. No wonder no one's here if you can't really hike. See where this takes us. I have a feeling it's going to take us back to the parking lot, which we just came from. Oh, we're gonna be sad. Yeah. Oh, that feels awesome. Oh, so these are aspen trees, which I planted in our backyard. That is neat. Wow, that is cool. It's like a little ecosystem back here. Those are some nice trees. Hard to believe this is Washington. And look at the flowers, oh my gosh. It's pink, I think those are wild roses down there, the pink ones. Wow, this is really neat. I'm gonna come back here. Got little bird boxes up. What a neat hike. We made it into the woods. Ponderosa Pine. I don't know if I've hiked in a... It's been a while since I hiked in a Ponderosa Pine woods. Definitely feels cooler in the shade. I think there's only a 70-foot elevation gain on this trail. Should be really easy. The dry lake grasslands is out over that way. now we are really in the forest. It's dark. These are fir trees on the right. So it's like a mix of fir trees and Ponderosa pine now. So I just popped off the trail to the edge of the forest and you get this, bam, so neat. This would be a great painting. And there's flowers down there. Here's an incredible clearing. So we've walked probably up to 1.33 miles, almost 1.5 miles. Doing really good. Getting over our sickness. We've been sick for the last week. Horrible. We're hoping we can go biking tomorrow. Yeah, this is neat. Tons of flowers still, which I can't believe being July 1st out here. So on the way back, we're going to be more in the forest to our left, walking on the loop. Should be neat. Interesting to see if there's different flowers since we're away from the water. There should be. Oh, look at those. That's pretty neat. Nice, we made it to the viewing platform. Wow, so Mount Adams is 12,276 feet tall. This is the Glenwood Valley, I think. Oh, wow. There is the mountain. That's pretty spectacular. So we're looking at the southeast corner. Mainly the south, I would say. Jeez. Alright. That is neat. There's a campground you can go to closer to it, which would be really neat, probably. I think climbers use it. It doesn't look like a hard mountain to climb. Alright, I had to get one last look at Mount Adams just in case this is the last time we see it. is neat, the grass flowing. All right, getting into a little different ecosystem. A really grassy forested area. We're headed toward Willard Spring though, and then after that it's back to the parking lot. Yeah, the pine needles from the Ponderosa Pines are very soft to walk on. So we're still skirting the edge of the lake slash grasslands, but we're getting to the end of it, it looks like, on this side. I think that's where the spring, Willard Spring, is. It's getting thick. Ugh. Hopefully there's no spider webs yet. And there's no mosquitoes either. So that's awesome. I think we're going west now. Eventually we'll head back south to the parking lot. So it looks like we made it to Willard Springs. Trail ends. So it must be just right there. I mean, you can't really see it. Kind of anticlimactic. Somewhere down there is a spring. And nice little bench. Here's the sign again. So, yeah, somewhere right here is Willard Springs. That's too bad. I was hoping we could see something. But that's all right. We got a good walk out of it. Water is flowing from there into the lake. I wonder if it's dried up. I don't know. That's weird. It's a pile of rocks here, so I almost wonder if they were using it as a water source back in the day. And right now it's just overgrown with vegetation, it looks like. I don't think it's a very big spring though. By the look of it, I don't hear any water. Wow, look at these flowers. And the butterflies, jeez. So I think that might be the spring. There's a little depression in the grass, and there's Kind of a little animal path going down, maybe, where the grass has been trampled. But it's not a very good spring. I mean, look at the trees downstream of it that are dying. Still neat. All right, we're gonna head back to the parking lot. We are back on the main, oh gosh, almost fell. Back on the main trail on the northern part of the loop, headed to the parking lot. We have 2.4 miles we've done. It's a really easy hike. It only has 70 foot of elevation gain. Super flat. I forgot how easy flat hikes are since we always do such steep ones, it seems. So I think we're gonna go to white salmon. I don't know, we might, I kind of wanted to walk around, but since we're sick, getting over being sick, didn't bring my cough drops. Maybe we won't do that. Ah, you can hear the wind. I love the sound of that. That is so neat. Now this is a nice wooded trail now. Very good tread. So the vegetation totally changed being away from the water. So I think we're half a mile from the parking lot maybe. But the trail is getting really wide. It's almost like it's an old driveway or double track. I think this used to be someone's ranch basically. Hence the Willard Springs name. A lot of places like this, they come into existence from donations. At least in SoCal we found that out a lot. A lot of the preserves, little hiking areas, they are old ranches, farms. I think that happens a lot around the country, I would think. I'm trouble getting the camera level. Really fun hike though, if you're out by Trout Lake / White Salmon, Washington. So I'm thinking on the way home, we're gonna head west in the gorge a bit, and then around Bonneville, head north on a Forest Service road to Cougar, and then cut across to Kelso. I do not want to go through Portland or Vancouver. There's probably a zoo with all the people out seeing the falls and the gorge, all the waterfalls. And I don't think we're gonna go shopping since we're getting over being sick. We'll come down here again. I love the grasses. We made it back to the parking lot. 4 miles. That was a really fun hike. You can see the vault toilets though.